We will finish up quarter 4 by looking at some easy ways that we can improve our writing skills when writing essays or writing speeches. A very common way to improve your writing is to know the difference between a passive sentence and an active sentence. Let's take a look at these and then we'll do a lot of practice sentences. So a passive sentence places the subject of a sentence at the end of the sentence. By so doing, the object and the action come before the subject. So that's the key right there. Before the subject, the action. Whereas an active sentence means that the subject of the sentence comes first, and then the subject is the one actually doing the action. For example, let me write a passive sentence. This is actually from a very famous song from the 1960s. Some of you may recognize it. First, I'll write the title in passive voice. So imagine I'm a songwriter and I write this thought down. I want your hand to be held by me. Let's identify some key components here. Where's the subject? Me. The object, hand. And the verb, held. This is passive. The action is before the one actually doing the action. So what happens with this type of writing? It tends to be wordy, lots of words. It's kind of dull, kind of boring, and frequently this occurs when you do a rough draft. It's an easy way to write sentences. And so what you need to do is identify these and then try to restructure them. And in so doing, it's a real simple way just to make a speech or an essay more interesting and more to the point, more direct. Let's rewrite this and see what we get. Anybody have any idea what song this is? Probably not. You'd have to ask, for many of you, probably your grandparents. All right, it's a song by the Beatles. I want your hand to be held by me. I need to rewrite that to make a hit song here. I want to hold. I want to hold your hand.
Oh yeah, tell you something. I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
In the next video, we'll do some practice sentences and discuss this a little bit more.